Hello friends. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Around the Globe. As you know, we provide you with all the exciting news from all over the world. Today we are going to talk about 25 most expensive cars of 2023 so far nominated as biggest sellers in the first half of 2023. We can't believe we're halfway through 2023 already. And, so far, it has been a strong year for classic car auctions. Ferrari dominates the markets, occupying 18 of the top 25 places for cars sold at auction in the first half of 2023, but there are strong performances for the best pre-war and Edwardian cars, too. Enjoy having a flick through 2023's biggest sellers so far, and let's see what the rest of the year brings. All prices are from Glen March for cars sold at auction, and are quoted in sterling and in the currency of where the sale was held. Data correct as of July 5, 2023. 25, 1990 Ferrari F40, pound 2 for 28,000/$3,085,000. This 1990 Ferrari F40 was the 53rd out of 213 originally supplied to the US and had covered a mere 1,236 miles when it went to auction at Amelia Island in March with Gooding & Company. It sold bang on its lower estimate of $3 million, which is fair value for an F40 in exceptional condition. 24, 1992 Ferrari F40, pound 2 for $67,500/$3,135,000. Meekham's F40, that sold at its Kissimmee sale in January, may have had more miles than some offered in the first half of 2023, but it had just had a money-no-object engine and gearbox restoration at a recognized specialist, which made the 10,994-mile car very usable. This F40 is number 179 of the 213 sold in the US when new and is a full matching numbers example. 23, 1969 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray ZL1 convertible, pound 2 for $71,500/$3,140,000. This unique Corvette fetched an impressive price at the RM Sotheby's Arizona sale in January. It is one of only two 1969 ZL1 models ever built and the only convertible, which was sold new to John W. Marr by the West Penn Garage in Pennsylvania. The ZL1 pack more than doubled the price of a standard Corvette convertible and came with an all-aluminum Can-Am derived 427 cu in, 7-liter, V8. 22.1967 Ferrari 275 GTB/4, pound 2, 644, $500/$3,360,000. This largely original Ferrari 275 GTB/4 from 1967 was sold by RM Sotheby's early in the year at its Arizona, Phoenix, sale in the US. It proves the enduring appeal of this model as one of three in the top 25 sales in the first half of 2023. 21, 1967 Ferrari 275 GTB/4, pound 2, 652,000/€3,098,750. A 4-year restoration of this Ferrari 275 GTB/4 took place between 2012 and 2016. And it still presented immaculately when it was sold at the RM Sotheby's Paris auction at the beginning of February. 20, 1967 Ferrari 275 GTB/4, pound 2, 774, $500/$3,525,000. Sold for a fraction over its lower estimate, this Ferrari 275 GTB/4 from the Gooding & Company Amelia Island sale in March is the most expensive of the three in the top 25 sales of the first half of 2023. 19, 1953 Ferrari 250mm Spider, pound 2, 774, $500/$3,525,000. Of course, it is another Ferrari. This Series 2 Ferrari 250mm Spider is one of 12 built and comes with a long history of race use, which includes the Mille Miglia and Targa Florio. 18, 1971 Lamborghini Miura SV, pound 2, 817, $500/$3,580,000. The only Lamborghini to feature in our rundown of the biggest 25 sales in the first 6 months of 2023 is this Miura SV from 1971. It is a matching numbers example, one of 150 SVs built, and was in the catalog at the RM Sotheby's Arizona sale in January. This car, chassis 4296, was completed in November 1971 and painted yellow from the factory, but it is now finished in blue over gray. 17. 2006 Maserati MC12 Corse, pound 2, 999, 500/$3 811 000. This 2006 Maserati MC12 sale price was close to that of a Ferrari Enzo, which the MC12 is based on. Number 3 of 12 of this type made, the Corse was launched in 2006 as a track day version of the GT1 race car, and it came with a 745 brake horsepower 6-liter V12 engine. 16. 1985 Ferrari 288 GTO, pound 3, 120, 500/$3 965 000. The muscular Ferrari 288 GTO sold by RM Sotheby's was entered in its Amelia Island sale in March and came from 22 years of single-family ownership. It had covered fewer than 5,000 miles from new when it crossed the block and came with a Ferrari Classisch Red Book, warranty card, toolkit and service manuals. 15. 1991 Ferrari 643, pound 3, 133 000/Euro 3 661 250. Driven in period by Gene Alesi and Johnny Morbidelli, this Ferrari 643 Formula 1 car was used in the Australian, British and French Grands Prix during the 1991 season. Sold in Paris in February by RM Sotheby's, this racing car was in full working order, and had benefited from recent work to the suspension, brakes, engine and transmission. With a 710 brake horsepower 3.5-liter V12 and 7-speed semi-automatic gearbox, this Ferrari 643 was ready to be used in racing series such as Formula Legends 3.5L and Ignition GP. 14. 1956 Ferrari 500 TR Spider, pound 3, 181, 500/Euro 3 717 500. The third of 17 Ferrari 500 TRs built, this car scored 3 podium finishes and 2 class wins from 23 starts between 1956 and 1961. It was also chosen by Ferrari as part of the factory's 60th anniversary Concours d'Elegance in Maranello. Entered from the Aurora collection at the RM Sotheby's sale at Villa Erba, on the shores of Lake Como, Italy, in May, the 500 TR had been little used by the seller since it was acquired in 2011. 13. 2014 Ferrari LaFerrari, pound 3, 207, 500/$4 075 000. Even in the rarefied world of the Ferrari LaFerrari, this example sold by RM Sotheby's in January at its Arizona sale stands out. It's the only LaFerrari sold new in blue electrico with a cream leather interior, and it was supplied new to Mark collector Greg Witten through Ferrari of Seattle, Washington. With just 3,186 miles on the clock at the time of the auction, this LaFerrari has been fastidiously maintained and was described as on the button for its new owner. 12. 1931 Duesenberg Model J Convertible Coupe, pound 3, 380, 500/$4 295 000. While more modern supercars proliferate in the 25 biggest selling cars sold at auction in the first half of 2023, this 1931 Duesenberg Model J demonstrates that pre-war cars are still in demand. This example is a convertible coupe with disappearing top coachwork by Murphy, and it has also appeared in a number of Hollywood films, including Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, to add to its appeal when it was consigned to the RM Sotheby's Amelia Island auction in March. 11. 2003 Ferrari Enzo, pound 3, 470 000/Euro 4 055 000. Supplied new to its first owner in France, this Nero black Ferrari Enzo is thought to have spent most of its life on the Côte d'Azur. It stayed in the same area when bought by its second keeper and has been meticulously cared for by Ferrari service centers in that region, as well as some maintenance work in Berlin. With its black exterior complemented by a matching black interior, this Enzo came to the RM Sotheby's Paris sale in February in an unusual and appealing color combination that helps it stand out from other examples. 10. 1912 Simplex 50 horsepower 5-passenger torpedo tourer, pound 3, 813, 500/$4 845 000. Simplex is regarded as one of the greatest Edwardian era makes, and this 50 horsepower model, with its 5-passenger torpedo tourer body by J.M. Quimby & Company, is reckoned to be one of the best of the bunch. Owned by Eleanora Sears from new for 25 years, it's a matching numbers car, and was subsequently owned and restored by Charles Chain, chief engineer for General Motors. 9. 1995 Ferrari F50, pound 3, 986, 500/$5, 065, 000. It appeared in the firm's Amelia Island sale in March, and it sold strongly thanks to single ownership from 1995 through to 2022. In that time, it had covered only 834 miles. 8. 2010 Pagani Zonda R, pound 4, 203,000/$5, 340,000. This one, sold by RM Sotheby's at Amelia Island in March, was upgraded by the factory to Revolution specification in December 2014. The work included increasing engine power by 30 brake horsepower, and fitting a lean suspension and magnesium alloy wheels. 7. 2002 Ferrari Enzo, pound 4, 621,000/€5, 400,000. Not only is it the very first Enzo made, with a Ferrari Classish certificate to prove it, it was owned by Fernando Alonso from new until it was sold by Monaco Car Auctions in June. 6. 1951 Ferrari 340 America Barchetta Touring Superleggera, pound 4, 883,000/€5, 706,000. When it was built in 1951, it was the most powerful car Ferrari made. This car, consigned to Arcurial's auction at Retromobile in Paris in February, was campaigned at the 1951 Sierra Leone in Leon's Mans, as well as that year's Tourist Trophy with Mike Hawthorne driving. 5. 1955 Ferrari 121 LM Spider. It was fitting this Ferrari 121 LM Spider was sold at the RM Sotheby's Le Mans sale in June, because the car had competed in the infamous 24-hour race in 1955. It's one of only 4 surviving 121 LMs made, and had a total restoration to its original 1955 Sierra Leone in Leon's Mans specification by Ferrari Classish between 2018 and 2023. 4. 1961 Ferrari 250 GT SWB Berlinetta, pound 5, 636,000/€6, 586,250. The Ferrari 250 GT SWB is one of the most prized classic cars, and this one has an unusual history to add to its appeal. This 1961 car, sold at the RM Sotheby's Villa Urba auction in May, made a brief appearance in the Disney film The Love Bug. 3. 2022 Bugatti Chiron Profili, pound 8, 380,000/€9, 792,500. One of the cars to achieve the highest price at auction in the first half of 2023 is also the newest, the 2022 Bugatti Chiron Profili. This is the only example of this model. Bugatti had planned to make more, but abandoned the idea when all 500 Chiron build slots sold out quicker than expected. 2. 1972 Ferrari 312 PB, pound 10, 305, 500/€12, 042, 500. The highest price paid at auction for a racing car in the first half of 2023 goes to this Ferrari 312 PB, sold by RM Sotheby's in May at its Villa Urba sale in Italy. This 1972 car won that year's Buenos Aires 1,000 km race and the Nürburgring 1,000 km the same year. Despite its notable racing career, this car retains its matching numbers engine and gearbox, and was sold with an extensive spares package so it can continue to be raced. 1. 1962 Ferrari 250 GT SWB California Spider, pound 14, 202, 500/$18, 045, 000. There can be few more desirable classic cars than the Ferrari 250 GT SWB California Spider, which is why this 1962 example tops this list. This immaculate drop top sold for just above its lower estimate at Gooding & Company's Amelia Island sale in March and attracted plenty of interest thanks to its unusual azzurro metallizzato metallic green paintwork. We look forward to finding out what the rest of 2023 holds. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and click the bell icon for more recent updates.